Hello everybody, this is Snivy and welcome back to more Let's Play The Last Remnant. Today we're going to be finishing up this side quest here in the Darken Forest, and we're going to be doing another one today as well. Isn't that awesome? Gotta love the power of being productive. Speaking of productive, I feel like I really have been productive as of late, due to the fact that I have so much more free time on my hands than I used to, and due to the fact that I still am waiting to get a job. Still waiting to see if GameStop will hire me, but I haven't heard anything as of yet. However, by the time this video is released, I'll be able to say whether or not I've been hired. But I don't know. Still keeping my fingers crossed. See what happens. Alright, let's get on with today's topics. Well, more or less I really should be talking about the Darken Forest a little bit more. I didn't really get a chance to talk about the Darken Forest that much. I kind of got sidetracked. Like I said before, the Darken Forest is covered in a dense fog when you're doing a side quest. However, there are some other things about the Darken Forest that I really should talk about as well. And that's the music. The music for the Darken Forest, despite it being covered in such a thick fog, it's actually really peaceful and serene, if that's even the right expression. But whatever, it feels really nice and peaceful. It just feels like it's something that should belong in a Pokemon game, like when you're traversing through a certain forest or whatever. But either way, it just sounds really beautiful. If you actually sit down and actually listen to the music, it really is quite fantastic. To tell the truth, that's what keeps driving me back to this game and why I feel like this game is so underrated. It's definitely the music. The music score is definitely one of the best music scores in a video game that I've ever heard. In my opinion anyway, because there are so many memorable tracks that it's not even funny. Hello, looks like we got an old man here. And this is the same guy who has been trying to pick flowers for that other guy whose name I've already forgotten. Well, that stinks. Oh yeah, it's Rhagoh. That's it. And it looks like he's dead. But we did get the flowers, but unfortunately we can't leave the forest so easily. We're going to be interrupted by uninvited guests. We have evil frogs, evil plants, and vultures. They're actually skull scavengers here. Scavenger. Oh, Call of Duty, why must you haunt me everywhere I go? I'm gonna destroy you! No! Onward with the battle. But the battle itself, it actually wasn't too bad until it came to the plants. When it came to the plants, it's like every turn, it's like they spam natural gas constantly. I'm dead serious about that. It's like every attack, it's natural gas, natural gas, natural freaking gas. Alright, I get it, you stink. Go away. Why don't you take some medicine or something to relieve some of that, unneeded gas. Either way, lots of stuff to do. And also the attack power of these guys is relatively high. It really is, especially when it comes to natural gas and when you're spamming at the freaking Kingdom Come. It's annoying, and it's also one major downfall if you only have two unions, because you pretty much have to play constant revival on one union. And that's basically what I had to do here, except I have one extra union that can actually do the job. And that is with Loki's union, believe it or not. Which is actually really awesome. Wouldn't you think so? I believe so. Now let's get over with today's topics. I wanted to answer a question during my live commentary segment on this game, and that's like a few videos ago actually. Unfortunately, I never gotten around to answering that question. And that is, the other day I was asked this random question. I can't remember if it was on Skype or if it was on like PSN. Either way, here's the question. If someone in real life would traverse their way through level 1-1 in Super Mario Brothers, I mean, they literally begin the game, how long would it take them to actually get there? My answer was like a couple of days, maybe. Well, my first answer was like about 30 seconds. But then, oh wait, now I remember, it was an Animal Crossing New Leaf. I was on the island and talking to some random strangers. And we were talking about some video game logic stuff. After the person said in real life how long it would take me to, you know, go through all of level 1-1, I pretty much said the answer already. There's no need to repeat it. But nonetheless, it was an interesting question to say the least. It really was. It really got me thinking about life if it really were more like a video game. Speaking of which, I think that was featured in a Tales of Interest point in Futurama. I can't remember what season it was. I think it was season 2. Yeah, I think it was season 2. When Rye asked what would it be like if life were more like a video game. That was probably my favorite of all the Tales of Interest within that episode of Futurama. Now let's talk about some other things, which we will do after this, because the evil plants have finally been defeated. It took forever, but at least we got the job done. Unfortunately, Lord David's squad did not live long enough to receive upgrades. The body is cold. Appears to be a letter. Hello. The step creeps closer, blah 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 blah. Last thoughts. Okay. Hello, what do we have here? It's a horrible thing to say, even if it is coming from a ghost. But, come on, man. Don't say stuff like that. So, yeah, Rhagoh's acquaintance has been killed, unfortunately. There's more to this story too. Apparently, he was messing around with some forbidden arts and spells, and to tell the truth, I think he was the one who caused his sister to die. Unfortunately, we didn't tell him about that because, well, for obvious reasons. Also, another thing worth pointing out. During the side quest, once it ends, the music selection is actually a little bit glitched, in a sense. I mean, it's not that glitched. What I mean by this is, if you are listening to the music right now. It's actually playing the town theme of Senapalay. And normally after a side quest is complete, we would hear like the pub theme or whatever it is. I can't remember, but either way, just thought I'd bring it up anyway. Now we're talking to Gabriel because he has something new to say. And with that, we gained our third parameter bonus with Gabriel. How awesome is that? Freaking awesome. So with that done, we can now be on our way. But first, we're actually going to hire Rhagoh, and we're going to be putting him in our party within the next video. Or are we doing that in this video? I don't remember. But I do know we're hiring him. The reason why we're hiring him? Because Rhagoh is actually a pretty useful unit and a very valuable ally. There's also another side quest with him as well, but we have to like increase our bond with him and talk to him at least 3 times, and well, that'll be it. You know, we'll have another side quest with him, and I think we'll get our next parameter bonus with him too. Also, there are a lot of guild tasks that I have completed here within this particular guild. Why? Because there's so many freaking guild tasks in this game. It's not even funny. I just go after whatever I can. I mean, I'm not really going after anything. I'm just playing through the game. Excuse me, and whatever I can complete, I'll complete. If I can't complete it, then I can't. Also, we have another conversation with Loki. And with that, we're pretty much ready to take on his side quest. But that won't really be activated until like the second half of the game. Really. I know, I looked it up. And we have yet another conversation to go through, and that's with Nora. Not really much information we can get out of Nora at this time, but with Loki, that's a different story. And speaking of which, I am out of time. This is General Snivy with Let's Play The Last Remnant. Thank you guys so much for watching, and next time we're going to be taking on yet another awesome side quest. See you guys then.